guys, it's Emily from Novel Novels and welcome to today's video. This is my March TBR. Now, the location's different. You may get a few more videos filmed up here because I'm recording the week after my operation. And so, as you can see, I'm going to be a little bit slower on the movements, a little bit more awkward, not quite as pretty as normal, sorry guys. But I hope you all like this video. Now, March is my birthday month. The 9th of March I turn the dreaded 41. Don't want to turn 41. Dreading it. Don't want my birthday this year. Last year it was my 40th and it was like a big celebration. This year I'm like, yeah, I'm recovering from my operation, so it's not going to be a big thing. But what I wanted to do this month was to pick a lot of books that I like. Now I'm also going to be participating in middle grade March, but that's going to be done alongside this, and the TBR for that should have already gone up. I will be linking that below, hopefully. But yeah, so I'm going to be participating in that as well, and interlinking that with this. Because it's my birthday month, I wanted to pick books I wanted to read, ones that have really mattered to me, and I can't wait to show you all. Now, shall I start off? I'll start off with my buddy read books first, and go from there. So the first one I'm reading is The Subtle Knife. I'm reading this with the lovely Berna from Berna's Bookish Adventures, Gaia from Gaia Athena, and my gorgeous, amazing sister Charlie from Charlie Brooke, who is not really on here at the moment, but she's on Instagram, so check her out on there. On Instagram, she's down as Pickler's mum, but don't ask me to do the link because I'm useless at it. This is the second book in the Northern Lights trilogy. It's one that I'm really looking forward to. I read Northern Lights last in December, I think it was, with Gaia and Clint, and I wanted to continue with the series. So I don't really know much about this book, and I don't want to know too much. All I know is it's the second in the series, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. So it's not too long. I think this is going to be one that I'm going to be starting. I think I'm starting this on the 1st. Now don't ask me the dates of guys when I'm doing these, because unfortunately I've not necessarily organised myself well. But yeah, so this is going to be one that I'm starting right at the start. Can't wait to buddy read it. The next one I'm also starting on the 1st of the month is Wild Swans. This one I'm going to be reading only about 20 odd pages a day with my gorgeous sister Charlie again. We're sticking to it, so it's about 20 pages a day. It's a non-fiction, so that's going to count for one of my non-fiction challenges. It's a masterpiece. So many people have spoken so much about this. I believe it's a real mixture of being a non-fiction, and to me it's almost like a classic. Joanne Chung, so it's one that I've been intrigued about. We've got some lovely, now my copy of this I got from a charity shop. No, I got from a car boot sale, so the pages falling out. But I got this for like 10p at a charity shop at the car boot, so you can see. Sorry, it's falling apart, but it looks really good. For 10p, it wasn't bad. Right. Sorry guys. Now the next one is one that I'm desperate to show you. Oh my god. I'm reading it with the amazing, the one and only Tom from Tom Reads Things. Now, who now, by the way, is one of the biggest booktubers. Friends with one of the booktuber top dogs, Simon. I love Tom. Tom and his partner, Mark. Oh my god, I absolutely adore them both. But, what am I reading? We're reading The Tenant of Wildfell Hall. It's my first Anne Bronte book. And Chris, my gorgeous Chris, got it for me last year. He knows I'm collecting all of the Bronte books. And one of my goals this year is to read all of the Bronte books. I don't actually think there's many left I need, actually. But yeah, this is The Tenant of Wildfell Hall. I'm actually starting this on my actual birthday, and we're going to be reading it with Tom. This is basically, from what I believe, it's pretty much a story of Anne's life. It's brutal, it's creative, it's sort of, oh my goodness, it was published first publication was in 1848. And it's Anne Bronte's second novel. I don't know too much about it. Sometimes there's violence in it, apparently. There's degradation. There is quite a lot. Apparently, from what I've been told, there's quite a lot of trigger warnings in this. But it's one that I've been desperate to read. And to the fact that I'm going to be reading it with Tom just makes it even more exciting. Can't wait to start this on my birthday. Look at the gorgeous copy I've got, Wordsworth Classics. Now, I've got a few Wordsworth Classics books, and I love the way that is. It's not necessarily like the most beautiful copy. I think Penguin Classics copies are my favourite, but this is really gorgeous. And I love the fact that where I've got quite a few Wordsworth Classics, all their sort of colour schemes match, so it looks great on my shelves. Now the next buddy read, I told you guys I've overdone my buddy reads again. I am reading, I think this is the last buddy read of the month, Truly Madly Guilty with by Leanne Moriarty. Now, you guys know I love Leanne Moriarty's book, and I'm reading it with the people that I read the last ones with. This is Truly Madly Guilty. I'm reading it with the gorgeous, the amazing Simone, my little booktube sister, the amazing Clint from Reads Readers, my American booktube brother, my little booktube siblings, and we are reading it. We read Nine Perfect Strangers together last year, and we really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to read this with them. This is a story that begins with a barbecue, and at the end of it, lifelong friendships will be in tatters, a marriage on the rocks, and an innocent bystander dead. Now, I don't know if this counts as thriller, mystery, or contemporary. So, guys, can you please let me know? I think it's like a very mild thriller, I think. Now, the last buddy read I want to show you is one by my... Right, see if you guys can guess. I wonder if you're going to be able to guess. Who is my new favourite author from last year? I do love Paige Toon, so don't be offended, Paige. But Bridget Kemner is my new favourite author. I got sent this by the gorgeous Nicole from Beautiful Coast Books last year as a Christmas present. I'm buddy reading this with one of my newest almost booktube friends, Chloe from Chloe Reads Things. Chloe is someone that's amazing. I've been subscribed to her channel for quite a long time, but at the end of last year we started chatting, and yesterday I was having a really low pain day, and this lady was chatting to me quite a lot, and she really made me smile. She said about me in one of her videos, so if you're not subscribed to her channel, check her out anyway, because I think she's lovely. But yeah, so she said about she wanted to read some Bridget Kemner books. I want to get all of my Bridget Kemner books read, because I want to get all of her books read, all of her adult/YA. There's some, I want to read all of them. But when Nicole sent me this, I talked to Chloe and we decided to read it together. So call it what you want. Now, I think this is book 1, and I've already read book 2 in this sort of set. This is Rob had it all, but when his dad's caught embezzling funds from half the town, everything's changed. Now Rob's as the social pariah who's lost everything. His friends, his status, and even his family. Megan was a typical overachiever until pressure got to her last year. Now her sister is pregnant, pretending to be the perfect family might be too much to handle. They're paired together at school. I think it's YA, but it looks really good. The copy's beautiful. Now, what I haven't said yet is that I'm also going to be participating in Clint and Melanie's readathon, Spring into Readathon, and this counts for quite a few of the challenges on there. I will talk about that readathon a bit more. I think I'm going to go more with it on Instagram rather than too much on here, because I'm still recovering from my operation, so I don't want to push myself. But this and the other book both count for some challenges on there. But like I said, I think what I'm going to be doing is Clint and Mel. I hope you're okay with this, but on Instagram I'm going to be linking what books go for what challenges. I hope that's okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that. I'm reading that with them. Now, I'm going to be showing you. Now, do you guys remember I said about the fact that I'm doing my friend's choice? So one of my friends every month is picking a book from my shelves. Now, unfortunately, as you'll see in a wrap-up, my book that Charlotte picked for me last month didn't go down very well. I'll explain more about that in my wrap-up, and my wrap-up part 2. But because it's my birthday month, and because Charlie, obviously, my sister Charlie is my best friend in the whole wide world, she got to pick this month, and she picked One by Sarah Crossman. This is a book told in verse, I believe. Here we are, and we are living. Isn't it amazing how we managed to be it all? Grace and Tippy don't like being stared at and sneered at, but they are used to it. They're conjoined twins, united in blood and bone. All they want to be is looked at in turn, and they are truly as two people. But they want real friends, and what about love? Now, like I said, this is told in verse, so it's going to be one I'm going to really fly through. I wanted to read a book told in verse because I know Charlie loves it on it. It's one I'm going to fly through. It's about 400 pages, but where it's told in verse, I think I'm going to fly through it. The fact that Charlie, my sister, picked it up for me in the charity shop. She was recommended it. Sisters, well, obviously I'm going to go like that, but this looked really good, and it's her choice for the month. So let's hope I get on really well with this. Sorry guys, I am feeling a bit uncomfortable at the moment. Right. Now I've got a few readathons I'm also doing. Like I said, Clint and Mel, I really am sorry. I'm not as prepared as normally I am for your readathon, but I will link their announcement videos in the comments below, description below. Sorry guys, I'm sorry I told you. But yes, that's a readathon that I'm going to be participating in. I've got a few. Most of my books answer a lot of their prompts, but I will be showing that on Instagram. But the first book I know I'm going to be reading, which typical me will be naughty, and I'll start in February, at the end of February, is The Prisoner of Azkaban by Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I'm reading this for Tom's Readathon, which is obviously his Harry Potter Readathon. Also kind of counts as a reread because obviously I've read it about a million times. This is probably my favourite film. This is not my favourite Harry Potter book, but it's my favourite Harry Potter film. And I love it. I love it because we meet Sirius Black for the first time. You guys know I love him. Can't wait to read this. Perfect for this month because it's nice short. It's one of the shorter ones. It also counts for middle grade March, so I will be talking more about this in my middle grade March announcement video, in my middle grade March TBR. But yeah, that counts for that. So I need to put that to one side. I can remember to do that. This is another one. This is another one for the Anne of Green Gables Anne along, I believe, that Tia's running. It's Anne of the Island. I've loved the first two Anne of Green Gables books. I can't wait to read this one. As her childhood friends get married and move away, Anne leaves Prince Edward Island for Redmond College in Kingsport. Although Priscilla Grant and Gil Blythe are fellow students, she feels lonely and provincial. But Anne soon makes new friends wherever she goes, and one of whom is rich, handsome Roy Gardner, whose attentions will make Anne make Gilbert feel jealous. I kind of like I hope that Anne gets together with Gilbert, because that's even from Word Go, I like that. So this looks a bit more interesting. This is really Anne a bit more as she goes up. Don't think this counts for middle grade March, but I do think this is obviously another classic. It's one I'm really looking forward to reading. I can't wait to. And guys, if you're not reading for this readathon, I think definitely recommend it. I'm beeping, sorry guys, my little pacemaker in my back. There you go. It slipped. You might occasionally hear that. That's me getting charged up. Now, I have not been able to find all of Margaret Atwood's books for the Margaret Atwood readathon. Sorry, this too. Looks like I'm having fun. But this is the second Margaret Atwood book I'm reading for Victoria, from What Victoria Reads book. She's running a readathon all year about reading all of Margaret Atwood's books in publication order. Didn't read the first, read the second surfacing, wasn't 100% on it. I'm looking forward to trying Lady Oracle this month. Don't know much about it. From fat girl to thin, from red girl to mud brown, from London to Toronto, from Polish count to radical husband, from writer to romances to a distinct Polish. Joan Foster is utterly confused by her life of multiple identities, and then she decides to escape to an Italian seaside resort. But first she must plan her death. Okay, very interesting, very intrigued. Cannot wait to get to that. So that's kind of like, I think I'm doing like 4 readathons this month. What am I like? This is going to kill me off. Now, I'm finally finishing the bloody Narnia series. Basically half this series I've liked, and I've read 2. Again, you'll see more in my wrap-up coming up. But I've not liked some of them. I think I've liked half and half. So I'm praying to God I like The Last Battle, because now I want to get this series bloody finished. I believe we revisit all of the kings and queens. They all come back for this book, and my sister Charlie said it's better than some of the others, so it bloody better be, because I've not liked the last 2 that I've read. So yeah, I'm praying this will be finishing that series. I've started on more series this year, and I've ended up wanting to finish that one. That's one of the ones I want to finish. Now, you guys will remember I just did a try the chapter tag, which is another one I need to link with that video. Giving myself loads of links to today, guys. In that video, I picked this one to read next out of all my books that I wanted to get done. I bought this for my birthday out of my vouchers for my work friends last year, so I've had it on my shelf a whole year. Charlie got me to pick this up, this Barbara Rose-Glen book. It's a mystery, I think. It's also got some paranormal in it, which scares the crap out of me, so I think I might be a little bit scared. But it's one I want to get to. I'm intrigued by it. I hope I like it. The first chapter I really liked. It's a very big, if you can see how chunky this book is. Have I set myself too many goals this month? Between all of these books and my middle grade March, I might be killing myself off this month. Just excuse me, please. Now, the next one was a book that Charlie's had lent to me for a while. Poet X. So it's another book told in verse. I don't need to tell you any more about this. Everyone's heard about this. It's been talked about over BookTube for so long. I'm not even going to try and tell you the characters' names. Ziamara has kept her words to herself. In her Harlem neighbourhood, her fists and her fierceness do the talking. But X has secrets. Her feelings for a boy in her bio class. A notebook full of poems that she keeps under her bed, and a slam poetry club. We'll put those into the spotlight. Everyone knows about this. Do I need to tell you any more? I want to get it read. Now this one, I'm sorry I'm beeping again. This is fun, isn't it? Sorry guys. Right, I found this book in, I think, a charity shop. It's the bookshop of the broken-hearted. The bookshop bit had me. Didn't realise though, it's actually set in 1968, 24 years since Hannah and her little boy were sent to Auschwitz. Tom can't imagine the heartbreak that Hannah has weathered, but how will building Hannah's bookshop together help them mend it? This is heartbreak, this is romance, this is heartbreak, this is set in a bookshop, this has Auschwitz stuff in it. I can't help but love it. It's not a very long book, I think it is. It's less than 300 pages. But look at the cover, guys. It's bookshop. You know, I love bookshops. You know, don't we all? We're booktubers, come on. And the fact it's got Auschwitz in it, I want to get this book read. And I've got a funny feeling right now, it's one of those ones that it was a cover by, and I'm hoping that it lives up to everything that I want it to live up to. But yeah. Now the last one is one that Charlie has lent to me. And it's one that, again, has been spoken about all over BookTube. Amy from PS I Love Books has read it. Lauren from the infamous Lauren that everyone knows about has spoken about it. It's Queenie. It is one of the biggest BookTube books that come out last year. I don't need to... It's... From what I can gather, it's kind of like... It's just everything. It's frantic. It's out of control. It is literally... Do I need to tell you any more about it, guys? I don't really want to know too much about it. I think people have spoken about it so much, and there is so much hype behind it that I'm scared. So I'm going to read it this month. It looks beautiful. It's one of Charlie's books that she's lending to me. So, yep, I'm looking forward to it. Now I'm trying to keep hold of my... Now it's time for the TBR jar. I'm trying to keep hold of my pacemaker and do this and pick a book. I am really having fun this month. Okay, well, I'm going to go with that one, whatever that one is. Oh, no, I'm putting that one back. It is another Tudor fiction book. It picked up a book that I don't want it to pick up. And I don't normally, guys, I'm not going to be doing this. I'm not going to be putting books back. But if I have another Tudor book, I'm going to think I'm going to physically cry. I've read Tudor, this is between the TBR jar and everything else. I've read Tudor books every month this year. So I don't want to read that. So now I'm going with another one. Love Me Tender. Oh, I think this is a wartime book. Luckily, it's not too low down. I'm going to let... Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to have a go at the TBR jar and cheat, but I'm sorry. I've just about had enough of bloody Tudor books. And I know I'm a Tudor fan, okay? Oh, my goodness. I've just been told that my screen time was up 13% last week. I've been on hospital. What did blimmin' hell they expect? Love Me Tender, a wartime book. Actually, it's kind of just what I need for this month because it is kind of wartime books and my cosy reads. Although I don't know if this is going to be true. For Cathy O'Malley, life has not been easy with her husband out of work and her two children to feed. So when the war breaks out in 1939, many of the local men enlist, and leaving the women to cope the best they can. The year that follows are hardship, rationing, nightly air raids, and endless shifts. And she meets Jug, a handsome GI. Okay, romance, wartime. Actually, kind of just what I need for this month. So, yep, that's going there. And I'm still beeping. Sorry about this, guys. Anyway, guys, I hope you've liked this video. And if you have, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and not subscribed yet, ring on my ding-a-ling. Sorry about things not being as perfect as normal on this video, guys. And I hope you really have enjoyed it. Bear with me. I will get back to things shortly. And I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.